What is up, you guys? I am back with Red Yellow Bonney. She is one of my favorite decks because she mixes Yellow's life-gaining effects with Red's aggressiveness, so let's just hop right into it. I play 4 copies of the 10-cost Luffy. He's another great mix of offense and defense, and same with the 7-cost Zoro. Both of these guys will boost your leader by 2,000 power, as well as having bonus effects. I play 4 copies of the 9-cost Jewelry Bonney and 1 copy of Roger. I also play 4 copies of the 6-cost Kuma and 2 copies of the 7-cost Kuma, and what yellow deck would be complete without 4 copies of Nami and 4 copies of Borsalino? For another blocker, I play 4 copies of Pacifista, as well as 4 copies of Frankie and 4 copies of Usopp for some more 2k counters. To search, I play 4 copies of Bonney, and to round it out, I play 3 copies of Sanji. So this is what the deck looks like. I play a ton of high-end cards because Bonney is naturally super defensive, gaining 2,000 power during your opponent's turn if you have 1 or less life cards. So things like the 10-cost Luffy will actually put your leader at 9,000 power, plus he's a blocker, and then he's a 12k swing for the rest of the game. So dropping a 7-cost Zoro on your 7-Dawn turn, and then following it up with a 10-cost Luffy for 9-Dawn will put crazy pressure on your opponent while keeping you super safe. When it's time to go for game, the 9-cost Bonney absolutely destroys opponents, forcing them to take a life card, while still being a 10,000 power rush attack. And if you aren't able to finish them off, or if you just want to go for their board that turn, you can just play down the Roger on the following turn to force your way through to victory. Besides the Zoro, the 6-cost and 7-cost Kumas are fantastic mid-game plays, both giving you extra defense and cards in hand, while being bodies on the field that your opponent doesn't want to attack over. I basically take most attacks into my life right away because I have so many ways to gain life, and because if I have my Borsalino in my hand, I definitely want to throw him down just to get free life card and a blocker on the field, so I can get super aggressive later with my bigger characters. Nami, of course, just feels disgusting, forcing them to take a life card, and then playing another character from your hand, which could even be Borsalino, so she's just another card that your opponent just doesn't want to get rid of once it hits the field. If you want, you can even cut 1 copy of Bonney for another copy of Roger, but I really like making sure that I see the Bonney because she's just super powerful and super threatening, and she forces your opponent to respect her when they consider countering out or blocking attacks. I definitely like to go first with this deck because she's super aggressive and you have some really nice odd numbered Dawn turns, like searching with your Bonney or just sticking down a Pacifista right away, and then on 3-Dawn being able to throw down your Sanji, 5-Dawn throwing down Nami, 7-Dawn throwing down Zoro or even Kuma, and then just wailing on them from there. This deck has tons of potential in the current format, and I've just been having tons of fun playing her. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, it really helps me out. If you want to play this list, I left a link to it in the description below. And while you're at it, you should check out my favorite place to play One Piece online, duelvoyager.com. It has so many more features than the other sim. You can save and share replays, you can spectate live matches, and unlock alt arts like this Jewelry Bonney that I have here. And if you want to play against me, or get a taste of competitive action, go ahead and join our Discord. I left a link to it in the description below. I host a tournament every single week, and I'm really trying to get massive tournaments going, and for that, I need your help. So go ahead and join. They're a lot of fun and completely free to play in, and we'd just love to see you there. But anyways, if you're still here, you're the best, and I'll see you guys next time.